This one, right?
Right.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So there is another task too. The topic of this task is this. Some of the methods used in advertising are unethical and unacceptable in the today's society. To what extent do you agree with the view? Okay. It's about the advertising and the unethical ways they use, right?
Right.
And the introduction. Okay, let's start. In today's world, where advertising is the key component in making the product successful, advertising agencies nowadays exploitingly, you will write only exploit, right? Nowadays exploit their true power by making ads which are not ethically suitable for our society. Okay, good. Now ads should be without comma here. You should write the whole word advertisements,
Right.
right? In order to so that it becomes easy for the readers to understand.
Right.
Um, rest of the introduction or paraphrasing is correct. Good. I support this view that advertisement methods nowadays. I will support this view that method advertising methods nowadays you have used this word over here. It means that you are talking about something in the present time. So you don't have to use this word again.
Right.
Okay? Methods are made. I support this view that advertising methods are make have adverse effects. So you're talking about adverse effects, right? Adverse effects on what?
Society.
You mean okay. I suppose this view that advertising method nowadays are making adverse effect. इसको ज़रा दोबारा paraphrase करें ये sentence नहीं थी.
ठीक.
Right? For example, the advertising methods yes, the advertising methods have bad effects in our society. Yeah, adverse effects on our society,
Okay.
especially on youth or something. You can also mention like this.
Right.
If you skip nowadays are making then and replace it by have, then this sentence will get better. Okay, and
Right.
also advertising here. Good. Now moving towards our second paragraph, starting with the common approach instead of making unique content which was benefit of the product, they are degrading the other company's similar product. It should be declared, right? Third form of verb, passive voice.
Right.
जिस तरह वो आप नहीं करते as compared to,
Right.
similarly be declared as a professional practice.
Right.
ये भी ठीक है, no issue. Another example is forget it in terms of attire. Our fashion designers make the addresses of both males and females more fashion shows in order to become popular, but it was spreading more nudity, describing as glamour and bold. Then we are watching that front again. You have used this word over there, attire. Attire. Now, you can also use clothing as in
Right.
here instead of this word because it will be the repetition. Okay. So you can use clothing, revealing clothing in advertising the product for attracting more customers. You also want to develop practical company. Effects. It's plural. Okay, you have given both examples in one paragraph.
Yes.
Okay, you can make two paragraphs, and in both paragraphs, you can give example with supporting material. And like you discussed two ideas in one paragraph, right? First, you told about uh, this vulgarity, and in the first paragraph, you discussed the practice that you do in order to say something bad about others. So that was one central idea. You can
Right.
make one paragraph, first body paragraph on that idea, and then you can make another paragraph on this central idea. Okay? You
Right.
at least you should have to make two paragraphs.
Right.
In the end, to conclude this, I highly agree to this view that those type of vulgar and unethical advertising agencies should not सेंटेंस गलत है ये कैसे I highly agree to this view that those type of vulgar and unethical advertising agencies यहाँ पे तो होना चाहिए था should be
Right.
banned,
Right.
right, should be banned ये नहीं should not be acceptable ऐसे नहीं government should work on advertising laws and improving them according according ठीक है यहाँ पर आप अगर क्लोजिंग कर देना तो ठीक है इट सीम्स लाइक यू हैव adjusted this sentence after completing the conclusion,
Right.
right? Do not hurt the sentiments of people and cultural values. And there is something closing, right? So it's good to close here. This will make them accountable and responsible to. इधर तक ठीक है
ठीक है.
ये appropriate नहीं है if you read it you will see that this statement is not linked with the previous statements. All right.
Right.
So, all right, these are the mistakes, but these are common mistakes, right? You have to just improve them. And this essay is also better than before. But don't forget to make two body paragraphs, okay? There
Right.
should be two body paragraphs, then it will be okay. First introduction, then body paragraphs, then conclusion. That's it. And one more thing, in conclusion, you can use this concluding linker as in conclusion, comma, whatever you say,
Right.
okay?
Okay.
Or in the end, then comma, then you can use, you can discuss whatever you want to.
Right.
So